All right, so what we've got here is a Smith and Wesson Sigma series. This one from July of '94 in 40, model number Smith and Wesson 40F. So these are interesting because they came out in the 90s, and when you first look at it, it might resemble something that a lot of us have seen before. Maybe a Glock, in this case a Glock 17. So Smith and Wesson came out with these and pretty clearly copied Glock, and they were actually so similar that Glock sued, and it was settled out of court, but you can assume since it was settled that there was good merit for the suit. And after the suit, Smith and Wesson had to make some changes, and that was the new Sigma. But I just wanted to pull these two guns apart and just take a look. They're really the similarities in kind of how they're made, how they look, even the recoil springs, slides. Let's look at the frames. You know, you can probably see where Glock was onto something, especially at this time when no one else, was really in the polymer game. It's Glock 17 Gen 2 from 1989. So I've actually never shot this before, and I thought, let's do it this morning. I had to dig out an old box of 40. I almost never shoot 40 anymore. The triggers in these are horrendous, and that's an understatement. Yeah, there's a long, mushy take-up, a wall, and then kind of a mushy wall, and then somewhere in there, there's a break. So let's just, there it is. That will be a learning experience with a trigger like that. Here we can kind of do it. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. There's a break. So you get the idea. But Smith & Wesson as a Sigma or the model SW40F.